Hey, so I stopped by a couple of Harley-Davidson dealerships the other day to check out their CCS charger because I have a Chevy Bolt. And I also want to kind of find out how receptive they are to car chargers. I stopped by Stubbs Harley-Davidson and Mancuso Harley-Davidson, both in Houston, Texas. I had a very unpleasant experience at Mancuso. They have their CCS set up next to where their service bay entrance is, and it was blocked by a motorcycle kind of, and then I couldn't angle in the other way because there's an SUV blocking it, in which that thing was there for 20 minutes while I kind of looked around. I was also meeting somebody for something else. So I kind of pulled up under the awning, but as far back as I could get and still have the cable reach. And all of a sudden, basically, this guy just starts yelling and pointing at me like, get out of here, like, I'm guessing move your car. So I went inside. Individual was very rude to me, and I explained, I said, look, I only want to be here for like 2 minutes. I just want to see what your power output is, because I'd heard it was 25 kilowatts, and I just wanted to test it. I said, I blog these things, you know, that's why I'm here. 2 minutes, I'm out. He's basically like, the owner's going to flip out and you're killing my business and get out of here. Basically, extremely rude. Very disappointing. I have a brand new 2020 Chevy Bolt, about a $30,000 car with paper plates on it. And I would say to Harley-Davidson, who do you think's got the disposable income and interest possibly in your electric motorcycle and the curiosity and the ability to blog about it? So, once again, that was Mancuso Harley-Davidson in Houston. Completely negative experience. I could have bought the motorcycle in cash within a few days. I had credit cards in my wallet that I could have whipped out and said, I want this bike right now. But I would not go back to that dealership if their charger was free. I'd really go to Stubbs and pay. And I did go to Stubbs and pay because their charger is set up kind of weirdly, but it's outside. It's in amongst the handicap spots right up front, so it's accessible. And to piggyback on that, Mancuso's, when they're closed, their fast charger is not accessible. Now, to be fair, I guess theirs was free, but I didn't really get to check it. I believe the ChargePoint app said it was free, and their outside charger is free. However, based on my experience, I'd rather go to Stubbs because they're a lot nicer. I met with a manager, I talked to somebody because I noticed their pricing was kind of weird. Their fast charger was actually, it only costs what I would pay at home for electricity. I figured it might have been actually a little cheaper. I think they might have had it reversed, which I did mention to the manager. I said, your slow charger costs way more than your fast charger. I said, I think you flipped these price settings, which in that case, I also informed them that you're wildly too high for these. Like, this is way overpriced. And it could be because you just made a mistake or whatever. I gave them my contact info, so we're going to call this part 1. I don't expect to hear from Mancuso, and I don't care to, honestly. So I may hear back from Stubbs. We may go up there and take a look at that motorcycle experience. So to sum this up, the chargers were both ChargePoint, both activated via the app, both were about 22 kilowatt hours net, and I'll have some screenshots from that. So yeah, I'll be honest, this is basically kind of a stick in the eye to Mancuso because you guys are completely rude to me. You could have said, sir, could you please move your car? We got people coming and going. Or, okay, take your 2 minutes, you know, appreciate it. You know, I'd love to talk to you about this bike or the charger. You know, just very, very rude. Don't ever want to set foot in there again. If you're going to buy a Harley-Davidson bike, and I used to ride, I'm not anti-motorcycle. I've owned a few motorcycles and I used to ride. So that's not it. So if you're going to buy a Harley-Davidson motorcycle in Houston, in my book, go to Stubbs. And I have no affiliation whatsoever with either one of them. First time yesterday ever talking to anyone at either location. So, hope this helps. Quick video. Subscribe. I appreciate it.